Hey guys, this is Nick from Arcade Hunters. Welcome to part 4 of the arcade walkthrough series here in Disney World from my trip. And this is the new arcade that's on the 4th floor at the Disney's Contemporary Resort. This is called the Game Station. Now, a lot of people, if you went to the Walt Disney World in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, will remember the old arcade that was down on the 1st floor. And the arcade at the Contemporary was absolutely immense. I mean, you could go there and there would be about like 25 to 30 pinball machines, every Nintendo cabinet you could think of. The very first place I've ever played Street Fighter with the pneumatic punch pads. They had the Punisher from Capcom, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, every game that came out within the 70s, 80s, and 90s. It's a good chance and a good bet that the Contemporary had it. They also used to have a movie theater that was attached to it. And it's sad that now, since they've been downsizing the arcades, turning more of it into gift shops and stuff like that, it got moved upstairs to the 4th floor. But what they make up in, with the size, while it's smaller, they make up in the quality of the games, because every one of these games here worked perfectly. And I'm going to be including a video after this, because I had a chance to talk to 3 of the attendants that work there. I got to talk to Henry, I got to talk to Domato, and I got to talk to Robin. Big shout outs to you guys. I'm going to be doing a video at the end of this. It'll probably be like a 10-15 minute video of me talking about some of the crazy stories they had about, them getting rid of the World Poker Tour pinball machine, and also talking about getting rid of someone wanted to get rid of Sega's Bass Fishing Challenge. Really funny story. And the one thing that I want to say before I cut to the video is that all of the pinball machines in there work flawlessly. When I got to talk to the guys, they fixed the Elvis machine. There was a problem with the top right flipper, and the bottom right flipper was actually kind of fluttering. And they did fix the slingshot that I mentioned on Tron. And these are the 4 best pinball tables in Disney World. And where else can you find an F-Zero AX? And you'll be seeing a very shitty handycam video of me trying to play a F-Zero AX on the Mute City track one-handed after this. So, I'm Nick from Arcade Hunters, and this is the Game Station at the Contemporary Resort in Disney World. So, thank you for watching. Alright everybody, if you could hear me, this is Nick from Arcade Hunters, kind of being very discreet, but it's around like 8:30 here, and I'm in Contemporary. As you can tell, this is the indoor thing. If I was able to get right there, there's the monorail that goes right through the hotel. This is one of the more known hotels. This is where like the granddaddy of all arcades was back in the 80s, where you would go downstairs and they literally had an entire room full of arcades. Unfortunately, they've done some renovating and some remodeling, and now they've moved it up here on the 4th floor. This is called the Game Station. Actually very impressed with this. And the one thing that I wanted to say before was these are the arcade cards for Disney. Now the cool thing is, if you're staying in a Disney hotel, all the hotels use these cards. And the cool thing about these cards is they're universal. Every hotel uses the card, and you can use this in every game in the hotel. So if you go to Boardwalk, you can use the game card there. If you come here to the Game Station, you can use the games here. So I'm going to be kind of discreet, because they do have a hostess in here, and they do ticket games. So here is the line of awesome pinball machines. I want to thank the older guy here for showing me the business here on Tron. He actually, let me see, there's my score, 30 million. There, CYS, big ups to you, Mr. CYS. Kicked the hell out of me. He's also got the grand champion on NASCAR here. Right there, you can see I kind of cycled through it way too fast. Let me see if I can cycle through it. Let me see. There it is, 156 million from Mr. CYS. If you're watching this, I doubt you are, but good on you. These are the best tables that I have played in all of Disney. They are very clean. Most of them, flippers are pretty good. The slingshot does not work that well on there. It kind of flutters, but other than that, the table is in great shape. Big thanks to whoever works here at the Game Station, showing everybody how it's done. Let's go over here. other people. Got Elvis. Pirates, unfortunately, is off because of the touch and play does not work. You have Sega Bass Fishing, Guitar Hero. Here's all the games you can play for the tickets for the kids. Let's go through. They got a lot of great games. This is a really cool operation game. We have Robotron, Donkey Kong Jr., and have all the collection games. Fast and the Furious, H2O Overdrive, 2 NASCARs. Let's see. Can get down here. DLNO, DLC Wolf, Robin Hood. There's all the kids winning tickets. They got the Frogger game. Trying to be very discreet. Sorry about the camera work. Supercars. Now check this out. I can't believe they have a row of these 3 games. They got Star Wars Trilogy Arcade, and Afterburner Climax. They have the full-size Outrun 2 SP. This game used to be in the Magic Kingdom, and it had it said 75 points on it, so it's still expensive, but my god, it's awesome to see this game. And here's another game I'm very excited to see. F-Zero AX. Oh my goodness gracious me. One of the only places where I've ever seen this game. I actually still have my card. I don't know if it's in my wallet. I'm going to try to take a video of this with me playing it while I'm, still seems I'm welcome in here with the camera. I don't want to, as I said, I don't want to get a lot of kids on camera that don't want to be shot. We got a mocap boxing, Star Wars, Arcade Racer, Typhoon, Tank. I can't say enough about this game. Anybody from Namco Bandai Games that might be watching this, big ups to you guys. I mean, this game is a shitload of fun. I love this game. You can see even the actors are having fun. I mean, if you get this game hooked up for 2, I mean, if you get to do the mode where you get to wipe out the giant enemies, where you get to wipe out a giant building robot. If you guys have seen the movie Big, but it's a building that turns into a robot. What's fun about that? I'll tell you, it's more fun blowing them up. So keep firing over and out. Boink. I've never seen this one, but very loud. It's another foot stomping game. We've got Niren, bike racing game, and some people are sitting here. H2O Overdrive, Fast and Furious down there, tipping blocks, and there's Super Monkey Ball over there. Star Wars Pod Racer in the full-size cabinet, and as I've said before, no. Oh, and they've actually upgraded it. It's on a HD Vizio monitor. Pretty cool. So, you know, even though it's downsized and it has been moved, and it's not, you know, the immensity of the original arcade that used to be on the bottom floor in the 80s and the 90s, this is still one of the best arcades here at the Contemporary Hotel here in Disney. I mean, even putting the other one at the Tomorrowland to shame. So here's Percussion Master from IGS. Really wish I could play another game of the Gladiator. Only seen that once. It's a decent game when it works, but I have to go play F-Zero AX. I've been playing a lot of Tron. Actually got 4th place on that machine. I want to see if I can get my high scores entered in. Look at that. I do not know why this game did not do well here in the States. I heard one guy on the comic shop and he got the smaller 2-player version of this and it didn't do that well. So I'm going to look for my arcade card that I've had here since probably when this game was downstairs on the 1st floor, and I'll check in with you and I'll do a separate video here of F-Zero AX. So this is Nick checking in from the game station up here on the 4th floor of the Contemporary Resort here at the Magic Kingdom in Disney World, and thank you for watching. I'll talk to you in a bit.